What's good, Chavis family? Hey, my new subscribers. Hey, my old ones. I miss y'all. I still been going through a lot. I've been going through a lot, y'all. So sorry I wasn't posting before. Life was just life. It don't stop. So I know all y'all know and can relate. So back to part two of what really happened. So, remember I was telling y'all I was just getting out the hospital. Um, so when I got from the hospital, we were still moving stuff out the house. So no, my life did not go to um like I was relaxed, and none of that happened. So like I said, uh he had started working for um, where he was doing this dropping off parts to different places. I was still braiding hair. I was doing braids. We were staying in a motel. It was me, him, and the three kids. I was still trying to get the house cleaned up. I was still trying to, like I said, I found the pictures yesterday. I didn't get to insert them, but I'm going to insert them so y'all can see a vision of what it looked like, what the pieces, the parts really looked like. So with that being said, okay, let's move a little forward past. I'm trying to move everything out the house. I was not all the way um, together. I wasn't. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna sugarcoat. No, I was not all the way together. I wasn't always 100% better. But I had to work with what I had. That's 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 my life. Him and the kids went back to the motel. I was in the hot house because they had cut the lights off. So me and my cousin came up. My cousins came over from my daddy's side and my mama's side. They was helping me get everything situated. A lot of the stuff we did get clean. I was mopping the floor with the bleach. We cleaned up a lot of that stuff. The downstairs was cleaned out. The upstairs, I just had to mop and get a lot of stuff, but I started getting overheated, so we left. I had to go to my mama's house because my mama uh, had my purse because my mama worked at the hospital, I was put in. We went to my mama's house for the longest. Left my mama's house. Um, we sat over there for a good little while. Then we left their house and then went to Aiken to my auntie house because I guess she was dropping my cousin off. And we dropped them off, my cousin and his cousin from his mama's side. So we dropped them off in Aiken. We sat up there for a while. I went back to Augusta to the motel we were staying in first. So on top of all that, me trying to process and thought, because the kids were still in school. Yeah, they were still in school. So my life did not go back straight to normal. It was not normal. It's being in a hotel is horrible. It's not horrible. It is not. It's not good. You in one room. There's no privacy. So we had to learn to make it do what it do. So that's what was going on. So on top of everything else, of learning to make it do what it do, I got I just had to almost just make things normal. And they got a special bus um, to pick them up because we was in the homeless situation. Um, it was about to be the end of the year, but it wasn't the end of the year. Y'all, when I say getting up in the morning, making sure they own the bus, making sure they get to school, they all riding the same bus. You don't know what time they gonna get home, all that stuff. It all was a lot. And I just sit in the room and I did my first video. And I was just like, I'm homeless. Like, if you go back and look at my video, one of my first videos, and I had my hair, I had I think it was a sew-in. Yeah, I think it was a sew-in. And I said, I'm homeless. During that time, y'all, not even a week after being in the motel, then a week or a month. So I don't remember how long it was. His mama died. My baby daddy's mama died. She was one of my roommates. Great. Paid her bills on time. Did everything. And during that time, it was not simple. We went through a lot during that time. We didn't know if we was coming. We didn't know if we was going. I just was trying to be there for him. I didn't know how. And then being homeless on top of everything else, we wasn't in, thank God we wasn't in where we had to be in one of them homes that, that like a Salvation Army or something like that. We wasn't in one of them, but we was in a motel. No physical address, nowhere we could send mail to. So the kids was going to school, like I said, on 56. They was going to, I want to say, Pine Hills, yeah. And the younger two was going to Gracewood. Quan and Melba was going to Gracewood, and Tatiana was going to Pine Hills. So it was not easy. It wasn't simple. It's hard. And so when his mama died, it was hard. And it was a lot of down days, because to tell the kids that their grandma died, and that was hard. And then we had to tell Quan don't take death easy. Tatiana didn't take that death easy. Melba, she was old enough to kind of understand, but not really. So she didn't take it hard. So with that being said, we dealt with it the best way we knew how to. So, so to move forward, not only was I was even nice in the motel, y'all. I would let my cousin went through something. I let her come stay. She was pregnant. Let her come stay with us. Then she wound up going to stay with her baby daddy now. But she came and stayed with me for a while, even in the motel. We literally was trying to help people when we didn't have anything. We literally kept helping people even though we knew we didn't have anything in this one room. So when I say I didn't help people even when I was down and couldn't bear, I did. I did that stuff. And now that I look on it, I'm just like, why would you do that when you was going through something? You didn't have anything, just that room. I would get out in the morning and walk and try to keep myself perked up, trying to see, like, why me? Why am I in this situation? But then I had to think, why not you? All the people that you was trying to help, all the things that you was trying to do is good. But when you don't have anything and you needed somebody, was you able to run to them? And I had to learn that it just progressively got, it was it was not manageable. I was even looking for places to move to. It seemed like when we all find a place to get rented out, just like that. So, y'all, when I say we was looking for somewhere to move to, it just wasn't happening. It was not for us. It was not for us. I even put in for Section 8. I did this. I did everything that I thought I could do in my power. And it was not working for me. So, with that being said, everything that glitters ain't always gold. Everybody that you think for you are not always for you. I said that yesterday, and I'm going to keep saying that throughout this journey of me telling my story of what I've been through. But I broke it down today to where y'all could understand. Yes, you done heard me say my parents was in a place. Yeah, you heard that. That didn't mean anything. But it's going to get further into it. I just want to break it down instead of just saying what I said yesterday. So this really could be with part 1. But I want to break it down more because it's going to go more in depth. It's going to get more said. This don't stop. It just keep going and going and going and going and going and going and going. This is the first motel I stayed in, and I broke it down. It didn't matter that I just got out the hospital. It didn't matter that it took me a while to gather my strength together to clean that house out. None of that mattered. That's breaking down. That's opening eyes. That's telling my truth. So it's a lot of stuff that's gonna be broken down. It's a lot more. There's a lot of stuff that you probably heard and you probably like, why she acting like nonchalant? Because it's a nonchalant situation, because when you think about what you've been through, and all the people that you help, why you can't even ask why.
Hey y'all.
Remember saying good morning? You can't even ask why. Quan said what's up. So, in other words, you can't even question that. Because his will gonna be done. So you don't ask why. But when you're in that situation, you do. You question your parenting skills. You question a lot of things about yourself, like why would I put my kids in that situation? Why try to get out there and get somewhere better for your kids and you can't afford it? Why put your trust in people that you don't you why put trust in people? Why am I sinking so fast? In the next question, it's gonna come in part 3. But it's a lot more stuff that happened. Just don't stop here. So until the next time, y'all. Peace, one love. Peace, one love. My bad. Sorry, y'all.